Hi, Professor Kim Nelson, Jewelry Design Department at FIT. Continuing the tutorial on doing the scrolled basket for advanced surfacing techniques. Once again, this is all about being able to use flow along surface. I'm going to go ahead and draw the scroll motif now in preparation for modeling. I'm only going to do this layer for now, or this panel, so duplicate the border of that just so I can see it when I turn off these surfaces. Simplify things a little bit. Turn off my grid so it's easier to look at. And go into my top C-plane and actually turn off grid here. So this is where I'm going to be drawing. Turn on my background bitmap. It's not really any friendly place for me to look at, so that's not my bitmap, I should say. This is a picture frame. So I'll move it up and then relock it, just so I can see the scrolls I'm trying to create. So I'm going to begin to draw. Scrolls come around here. I do not want the object snap on right now, so I turn those off. And continue it around. And do the same thing here. Okay, I'm just roughing that in. And then turn on my control points. I'll rebuild first, as I normally do. I think that I'm going to need about 18 points at least to frame this in. So I'll come and draw this more carefully. And it's quite thick here at the bottom, so I'll try and pick up some of that. And do a little better job with this one as well. I should be able to get by with 12 points on this one. And refine my drawing here. I like the way this really kind of comes up fat underneath that scroll. So, try and duplicate that. And that means that I have to close up this opening a bit. Something more like that. In reality, in the real world, I'm not going to be able to have quite that much of a fatness under here, so dial it back a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to get more precise with it. Trim these two off, and I will mirror these two with history. There. And I'll start with the outer one, and I will turn on curvature graph. make some finer adjustments to this. I'm going to need more points than I have here to really do a nice job with this. But I'm not going to add them yet, because when I rebuild and I add more points, it'll make it harder to adjust down here, and I don't really want that. I'm going to use our standard technique for getting smoothness along the bottom. Point to point, and shift key without pull out to the side. Now I will build with more points, so F5. I'm going to take it from 18 up to 25 points. That'll give me a lot more points up in here to work with. This portion I'm already happy with, so I won't be readdressing that in any real way. This will allow me the extra points I need to come in and work at the top. We need these two to overlap here. And I need this to actually be able to overlap the next one over when it's in full 3D, so I don't want it to not reach the edge there. That's pretty good. That's not bad. So I will. Oh, I'm going to reassert when I rebuild this curve. This relationship, this straightness, this smoothness is going to get knocked off a little bit. So I'll just reassure myself that it's still smooth. And put the curvature graph on here instead. Bring up my points. This whole thing feels a little thick to me. And once again, I want this to really be full and be able to reach into the next one over when I put it in 3D. So do the control point shuffle there at the bottom so that I get a. And that's good enough. The last thing I have to be aware of is that when I'm doing this kind of work, actually, I don't like the way this feels like it gets really fat up here at the top. So I am going to take a minute and fix that. Remember, by moving more than one control point at a time, I'm able to keep things smoother. I want it to come back, tuck up under, and then I want it to swell back out. I liked the swelling of it getting thicker through here. I just didn't like it looking so thick through the neck, as it were. Yeah, that's fine. When we do this scroll technique, it's really important that this cuts everything off. So I'm actually going to do an extend by arc to point. Let this come around and out. Like so. And I'm going to rebuild this so it's one curve, not a polycurve. Those extends, if I explode right now, there's 3 segments. I want pretty heavy math here to hold things. It's at 37. I'll let it go to 45. And once again, at the bottom, reconfirm that I actually do have smoothness there. There, this is ready for offsets. First thing I want to do is just get a sense of how big of an offset I can do here. Remember from our scroll making tutorial that we can't have them overlap in the middle, so I'll start there. They can overlap up here, that's fine. They just can't overlap down here very much. That actually looks pretty good. What was that? 2/8. Okay, so I'm going to record history now, and I will offset that curve to 0.27 and record history. Offset the curve 0.27. I'm going to need to offset this one twice. To capture this. Now, once again, what we need to make sure is that this channel remains all the way open into here. We need one connecting thing, and that's not happening there. So I'm going to turn on my control points. And I'm going to move this. I actually need more control points here at the end to work with, so I'm going to rebuild this with higher, heavier point count. Hope that will allow me what I need to get this to open up. See, I have it. I have an opening. Make it a little more open. And that'll be fine. I have this coming up and making a... This is kind of a weird bump right here, which I might try and smooth out. Yeah, that's okay. It just made it go away because it's a separate. I can bring it back. Yeah, that made it smoother. Okay. These two offset lines, all these offset lines really don't matter to me anymore. I can get rid of them. Oh, actually, no. I do need to keep them. I lied. So, offset again. Bring this piece back. Okay. I need to create these in cookie format like I'm doing a maquette. So, a line across here. And a line across here. Alright, and a line across here, and a line across here. This one is good to go as it is. This one presents a problem because it wraps around on itself. We did that on purpose. That's an important part of the approach, but we can't leave it that way for the step we're doing next. So I'm going to come in here, do a line perpendicular from curve, and use it to split this open. Take a copy of it because I will need 2 eventually. And I'm going to split this here. And you can see this is all joined together in a strange way. I'm just going to explode it so I can join this all into one piece. Paste in the curve that I copied out and use it to join the remainder of this form. And we have a problem. So see how I still have this? I need to explode this out and delete this little segment. It's a duplicated piece. And now join them back together. So we have a closed curve, a closed curve, a closed curve. Now I need to extrude these. I know the thickness on that basket's 8/10, so I want it to go deeper than that to be on the safe side. So I'm going to extrude these minus 0.9. Solid yes. And I'm going to repeat this with the other two pieces. I want to do them each in a different color, just so it'll be easy to do the, and I can just hit enter and it will repeat the same length. So I have these three pieces. I'm going to come in and take out the inside surfaces. I don't need any of the inside surfaces or the back. So extract surfaces, copy equals no. Not that. Not that. None of you. That one. Thank you. And that one. So we have the backs taken off. Take out these little interior panels. They're just going to cause trouble. And I'm going to take off all the inside surfaces. And I took out an outside surface. That's not good. Inside surface. Inside surface. Interior panel. So you can see I have the outside still. In fact, I'll join these back together. Outside, outside. This one still has an inside that I need to get rid of. And that is fine. Now I need to fillet my corners. My fillets, it's 0.27 offset, so they have to be smaller than that or they'll fail. So I'll do 0.25. Got to set 0.25 first. Like so. And then we will use these against themselves to trim off unnecessary pieces. Don't need these little caps at the end. So, join these all up. Turn off our curves so we can get a good look at what we have. I want to analyze my edges. Show edges. I just want to make sure I don't have anything unexpected. I expect these open edges to be pink. But you see right here? This I don't want. So, I'm going to extract surface. What I have here is two surfaces overlapping each other. I'll pick one and use it to trim the other. There. Join them back up. Check edges again. Everything's as expected. Mirror. Okay. I'm going to make this into a different color so I can see it well. Don't have a lot of colors left. Because there should be an overlap in here, which there is, and I need to trim that overlap out. That's engineered on purpose so that this will cast properly. You got to have a window for the metal to pass through. So, that's fine. I'm going to join these two halves together. And to finish this motif, all I need to do is cap planar holes. And there is my scroll motif. Last thing I want to do is trim it off dead even at 8/10 of a millimeter thickness. So, front C-plane, cutting plane, anything I can get on this top surface will work. That's fine. And then I'm just going to move it down 8/10 of a millimeter, because from the top to the bottom is 8/10. Should be perfect. Analyze direction, flip it so it points towards what we want to keep. Solid difference. That is one finished scroll. Now, in the next video we'll talk about how to make these fit appropriately for each one of our flow kits. But for now I want to show you how this looks in place. Transform flow along surface, bottom corner, bottom corner. Okay. That's the scrolling location. If we bring up our original ring, we can see that it is following what we want it to do, right down to being even with the fingerboard. Okay. Now, this is not quite reaching the fingerboard, so I will have to modify it when I flow it with history to make sure that it does. But that's a very good starting point, and I'll stop this video here. Thanks for watching.